Welcome back to Ken Cutters. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it as always. I've got a Rough Ryder cotton sampler here on the table. I've done a video on this knife before. When I got the knife, it had a number of fit and finish issues. It wasn't great, to be honest. I didn't bother sending it back. It was only cheap. But I've learnt a bit off this knife, and I've done some bits to it, and I've got it up to a stage now where I'm happy to carry it. As you can see on the bone, it is different. It's when it comes, it has all this black stuff on it. It has it's not a burning. It's like a black dye in there. It has like a little bit of cinnamon on there. I think the cinnamon might be a little bit of toasting on now, but it comes with this black dye. It looks all right in the photos. Don't look too bad in the videos, but when you hold it up and close, it does look a bit tacky. To be honest, it is. It's not the greatest look. It's nice colours, but it's just not the greatest of looks. But well, to me, it's not. Just in my opinion. I got a wire brush. It's like a toothbrush, but with with steel wires on it, and I've just scrubbed all the black off of it, all the black dye, each side, scrubbed it all off, and it was just white. And then I've sanded the bone and the bolsters and everything, sanded the whole knife. I've only sanded it up to a 600 grit. But here's a little tip for you. If you haven't got any high grit sandpapers, and when you go into B&Q, they only do up to a 600 grit in a pack. You can get higher grits in Halfords and things like that, but if you've got just a 600, once you've used a 600, just keep that bit of sandpaper you've been using, put a bit of washing up liquid over it, over the knife, and then sand it again. Wet sand it with the washing up liquid, and it will give you that glossy shiny finish when you polish it after. It had some terrible gapping down this back springs. I've tapped these pins in here, and it has closed it up a little. There's still a little at the back here on this side on the back here, but it is nowhere near as bad. You could see the pins and everything through it. If you were watching the telly, you could hold it up like that and watch the telly through the gaps in this knife. It was terrible. It had some gap in here from basically like a bit of liner missing, and I've just filled it in with glue and sanded it back. But I think that bone is a massive improvement to what it's normally like. I think that is a very pretty little knife now, this. I don't think these are in stock on Heine Haynes anymore. And you've got that carbon steel blade. As I've tightened everything up, it wasn't centred. It was really badly off-centred when I got the knife. It was terrible, but I did centre it out a bit, and that came with its issues with the bolsters coming loose a little bit. I've retightened them up, retightened everything up, and it has come off centred a little bit, but I am not really bothered about that. That's okay to me. It's not touching no liners. I think that's come up a very pretty knife. I'll do some measurements on this, because I think on my last video I didn't do no measurements. Right, in total we have got 3 inches in total. But obviously it's a cotton sampler. You have this bit where they pull the cotton over to test it, and you've got a cutting edge of 2 1/4. Probably a little bit more than a 2 1/4, because you do have this big belly. So if you measured it all the way round like that, it'd probably be more. But don't let this blade put you off. It's a very useful blade. I've used this for all sorts. It's got a lovely flat grind on it. It's nice and slicey. It peels apples and everything well. I've cut steaks up with it. It's not got a piercing point on it, obviously, but it still does most jobs you need it to do. And obviously with it being carbon steel, it comes up razor sharp, easy. You can pretty much sharpen it on anything. If you're losing your edge, just take your belt off your jeans or whatever. Or I've heard some people rubbing it on the windscreen of their car and things like that. It just brings that edge back. But please let me know what you think about that bone. I think it's an improvement of what it was. Little modification, I just wanted to get this video out. I have put a short up already, you might have seen the short, but I just wanted to do a more in-depth video and get this one up for you. Next video I've got coming up will be a Benchmade knife coming in the post today. It's a cracking knife, I'm really happy with it so far. I'll be getting a video of that up hopefully in the next 2 days. But thank you all for watching, I really do appreciate it as always. And I'll see you on the next one. God bless to you all. Be good. Be sharp. Thank you everybody. Goodbye.